guys are crazy, you know, that's all I can say.
Railjack, I had no idea.
Where did this come from?
Space battles, that's my heart right there. Freaking amazing. I did not expect that.
I can't believe you guys are still like surprising us, like how?
Venus was striking because they've actually built a whole bunch of spaces and artifacts and like monuments that have a lot more character than planes did.
It's like you took all the feedback that came in from it, incorporated it all, and added even more onto it as well.
I was screaming so loud I almost passed out.
I gotta play this. I gotta play this new update right now.
Tease of the old war becoming the new war, the Lotus thing flipping down, I lost my mind.
Space Monkey, what's going on there? Are we gonna be fighting?
I don't know how this is free.
It just gets bigger and better and bigger and better and bigger and better.
The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of
TennoCon 2018, we did it. We showed you Warframe on the Nintendo Switch. We showed you Fortuna. We went into Venus landscapes, then into Railjack, and then that little teaser at the end. We can't wait to deliver this to you guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
And we're all left, and we're all adrift together.
We're back!
I just got that song into my head too.
It's back. Back in our heads, but we're back after long.
Your mic's not turned on.
Your mic's, Rebecca's mic's not on.
Did that say
Fine.
2018?
Yeah. No. Yeah, that must have been wrong.
What?
Oh, look, I know. This is the look at Sheldon. Looks like he got in trouble.
Sheldon,
I feel like I'm in trouble.
Am I not working?
Oh my god. Oh,
Mic is on. It's on, I swear.
In here at all. Work on this.
The most asked questions about this are ones that we can't really answer in too much detail yet, but just if you know us and you watched us launch on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, you will know that we did our best and succeeded at doing an account migration for those platforms. So we're hoping, again, that we can have a PC to Switch migration. So for someone like me, Mastery Rank 25, just want to move it all over, hopefully I'll be able to do that for, maybe a limited time.
We're still working on all the details of that. But
Yeah, that we have to talk to all the
there's a lot that goes into it, but
platform
that's our
holders, Steam and Sony, Microsoft, all those things.
Yep.
Are you going to do that?
Am I going to migrate it?
Yeah. You
Yes.
said someone. Yeah. Huh?
Oh my god, I did it with every platform so far.
Very cool.
Yeah.
well, you
So-
clone, right? Like
It's a clone. It's not. It's not a move.
you keep
Yeah,
your
you do
PC.
not lose your PC account.
So
It's
you
a
can keep
copy.
going, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
That's how it worked everywhere. Is
the
that Kate
animations
final for the butt?
Yeah, it looks like it has some weighting tweaks.
Maybe it's a
but
little-
it's pretty close. Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
Oh my god. So we're basically
Like, come on.
We're Full Metal Alchemist
come
now.
on.
Yep.
like the level of detail
Yep.
is
Sick.
so stunning.
That's great.
So Vauban, our main man.
The Tin Man on steroids.
Exactly. And I think another one that people are particularly, oops, I just cast a power, excited about is, so good.
Little self.
I could honestly just look at this the rest of the stream. I'm not gonna lie.
And then the helmet is also.
Yeah, there's a companion skin as
Yeah.
well, which I don't think is hooked up.
Which is amazing. Better make sure we get
It's
that
just
for next
so
week too.
good.
Yeah.
How is it so good?
The arms ever move?
The arms have eyeballs in them.
They don't. And you can see there's like broken bone inside the ghost arms too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that's gross and awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the detail level is pretty
What?
intense.
Ew!
I totally missed that before. That's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, great.
Oh my gosh. So that is some pretty stellar. And this is
pretty
again
cool.
just the base one, and it does grow with the metal armor as the.
Yeah, I don't think it's not
not
quite
hooked
worked up yet.
Well, now
No,
then you'll ship it. The pressure will
Totally.
be on. So
I kind of like. I want to phrase it like a mini event.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something fun.
Just an activity to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we can comfortably come to Venus. Before in past Devstreams, there was always something that said cruise ship battle here. So that's
Now we know.
Now we know what that is.
Now we know the truth.
Yes. But we'll hop back into Fortuna because of all the questions that have sort of come as a result from the big reveal, a lot of people are interested in the activities and vendors, in particularly mining and fishing, and wondering about our progression path this time around, because a lot of people felt that the minigame stuff shouldn't progress within the syndicate itself, and I just wondered if you could speak a little bit to the broader design, systems design within Fortuna. I can go to some key players if you want to have some ambient backgrounds, but just more curiously if we will be changing things based on what we learned from the Planeswalker one.
We'll be changing some things.
Right.
Yeah, so there is going to be new aspects to the systems that we introduced in Planes, and there'll be reasons for why you might want to acquire some of the Solaris-specific technology to go out into the Venus landscape.
Yeah.
But it's not. We're not going to try. We're trying not to invalidate some of the investments you've made there. So there is carryover. Yeah, I mean, we've been. There's probably. I don't know how specific we can get just yet, because this is all kind of documentation.
Right.
Yes.
And we can't show you numbers and talk about that just yet.
Yeah, it's a recipe, not a meal yet.
Wow.
That's a great analogy.
Very good.
He's been sitting on that one for sure.
But I think when we shipped Planes, I think you guys probably understand, since that was our first foray into the kind of open world stuff, we shipped it really grindy.
Yep.
And we were very unhappy with that.
Very isolated as well.
It was very isolated, and so those are mistakes that we are trying to learn from. Sometimes we're slow to learn from our mistakes, but we will be working on that and trying to improve that. And that was a common question, as well as avoiding the proliferation of new, unique resources to the set, which we are also working on. We have larger plans to simplify crafting and so on a little bit that we can't go into just yet. But certainly that feedback's been heard and it resonated with us.
Very cool.
What else is there to say about this?
When are we shipping this again?
Right, and that's a big question on Twitter, was when is this shipping?
Yeah.
And so I think we don't really give ship dates, as you guys know. Our intention is that that this is kind of a late summer, early fall.
Yeah, similar to Planes, right?
Similar to
Which
Planes.
ended up late fall.
Yeah.
So it is similar to Planes. Railjack is still a question mark. We'll look at Railjack and we'll tell you about the systems. When you hear about the systems, you'll probably think, well, they might need a little bit more time to finish that up. But these are things that we are hoping that we'll make it within this year as well.
Yes.
At least the first version.
I think so.
Yeah. The new war, I don't know. I can't really give you a guess on the new war. Yet.
Yeah. That's those big three things are.
Yep. But it is
a quill system in this,
Yes.
right? With like
there is a quill system.
There will be amp skins that are kind of Solaris United based.
That's right.
I think they have a secret room that I'm not going to show you guys where it is. You'll have to find it.
But the system itself isn't going to be around amps, and that's still being explored, right? Is something different?
Yeah, the orb mothers are not.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to copy the boss fight systems of
Totally.
Eidolon. So they're similar. But when you saw Rebecca run from the orb mother there, that is because she's not quite prepared to do battle with it, and so that requires a little bit of investment. So that a new player can't just walk in, or potentially you can't just walk in and kind of spam it with what you know. So more on that later.
Yes.
More on that
Talk
later.
about a little bit more in-depth sort of conversations between the Solaris United people as well in here. Yeah.
The conversation.
As opposed to Cetus, where it was
yes.
kind of just one-liner stuff.
right.
So
Yeah.
thinking about improving that a bit too.
Yep.
Get some more depth,
some
to
more
that.
depth.
That's
More
great.
character.
More lore, more character.
Yeah, and this particular aspect as well, the MOA Companions has had a lot of questions, how that feeds into the Pets 2.0 overall. Is that technically the same thing, or is this an add-on and then the greater Pets rework?
I think this is kind of, right now we're treating it like an add-on. While we're still kind of putting, there's lots of little, I think if Pets, the way Pets 2.0 is going to come online is very gradually.
Right.
And that you know, every 2 weeks there'll be like another little, we're going to move it like that, not like all of a sudden there's a dump
Gotcha.
of
It's not like the
everything.
melee rework. When
Totally. I think that's the better way of thinking of it.
Okay. It's this.
That's a stripped down one.
It looks like it's work in progress. We're on the dev build. We're not showing you.
Oh yeah, is it just the? It's just the.
What happened?
It's just the plank.
It was working literally. Oh my god!
Look out!
Oh, I don't have God mode on.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Well, now we can see.
Now we can see what you can do, Reb. Yeah.
No, I'm screwed.
So
I lit it on
there's no
fire.
powers on this guy either, is there?
Get on your K-Drive and get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
I got some. Get on my K-Drive. Actually, a lot of people were also asking if Arcwing works here.
We're showing you unscripted
Unscripted
dev
fun.
build, okay? So
you can already see in the HUD that there's like.
Yeah, there's an alert level now.
You can see alert
so
levels.
Arcwing also works here. And that was a really big question because as you guys know, we added Arcwing on the planes of Eidolon, and it's a charge-based system. It's a gear item, and people are...
For using an Arcwing in Venus, why you would use an Arcwing in Venus is you would want to fly, and you would want to have some weapon systems.
Yeah.
However, you're in an eye of a storm, so it's not going to be the ideal method. Don't do it too much. It's not going to be the ideal method for you to trivialize the size of the landscape.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so the K-Drive is really going to be the much more efficient way to do it. What's going to be really cool about the K-Drive is that the looks of it are going to be customizable. It's going to have its own small set of upgrades and mods, and it's really going to be, it's going to embrace the kind of fashion frame aspects of the game. So there's going to be a lot more tricks. We only showed kind of this thing is the only thing that's hooked up right now. We're showing you the dev build, so
it's almost like those rails that you just went by. Or
yep, there's going to be grinds and so on, and that will allow you to build up reputation with the vent kids who are the vendors.
You know it. You know it.
Yes, you can't right now though.
But you can surf?
Yeah, that's a decision that a lot of people are particularly curious.
I'm a little bit curious.
I don't know. What do you think, chat? Should we be able to K-Drive over water? Should we do the Back to the Future thing?
Do you want to see what happens if I try now? Because it's pretty hilarious.
I do want to see.
I want to hit you.
All right.
This was working before. Is it?
I definitely.
It changed because they changed it. The collision values got changed.
I definitely did it.
Yep. So we're gonna.
But yes, you will be able to. You won't suffer the Michael J. Fox problem over the water.
Area. There's a Corpus alert level work in progress prototype. So right now it's 3 stars, which means that the Corpus are fully alert and they'll be consistently attacking me across the Orb Valis overall, which is basically something that you're going to want to. If you're trying to do stealth missions or do your own thing, you do not want the level to be that high. Uh-oh. I got an orbital strike, too. I'm in trouble here.
Yeah, so the stuff we're showing at TennoCon is intended to be part of a larger system and not just a one-off. So the alert level will increase. That increases their reinforcements, and then ultimately Neff will bombard you from space like he did in the dome.
And then you'll go to prison and you'll lose all your money.
You go to prison, you lose all your money, you become a Solarian.
Yeah.
Whatever happens to your head, I don't know, but the head gets gets changed.
So with the Revenant Warframe as well, as you can see, all these guys have marks on their head because I've converted them all to be my minions. So with my second power, I defend myself fully. I have this sort of Eidolon-looking armor on me that is charge-based. So for each time I take damage, I stun an enemy and I get a free mark on them. So now these are all my dudes. Ha ha ha.
It's got a little fishy, awesome vibe to it.
Yeah, so these currently are all my...
Those are your
lemmings.
This is my army right now.
Yeah,
there's going to be a max, probably of about 20 right now is what we're playing with, but basically you have a duration-based ability here.
The engineers are just going to be cringing. Oh no!
And then you can kill all your marks.
And they summon, so I'll just make sure I have my armor on. This will prevent you from dying like I did earlier because this is charge-based, so you can get these dudes, mark them. Any damage they do to each other turns them to your side. And then if you kill them, they call down one of the Eidolon's sort of towers of light that you often see when you're doing Eidolon fights.
Nice.
So these pillars here are damage traps, so they will be a sort of little mines that other dudes will take damage if they hit them. Ah! Don't die! Yes. So once they're stunned, you can get your free marks on them. And then if you're getting low on health and shield, you can go through them with this. That's sort of your escape mode.
Very whip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then his new ultimate, which we're experimenting with, is
This is awesome.
more damage based than CC. And you essentially get all of the Eidolon's lasers, and you can just kind of go nuts. And you can hold, you can hold your right. Yes.
Pretty wicked.
So it's very similar to Mesa in that if you hold down the left mouse button or right trigger by default, it does more concentrated damage values. And yeah, we're gonna play around with that. Yeah, so that's gonna be soon. So that's the new idea that we're working on.
Fits in with the
lead.
That,
you said you wanted more lasers,
vibe.
Steve.
I always
so-
want more lasers.
yeah.
More
So-
GPU particles, more lasers.
Yeah. All right, can I? Can you jump?
Well, you can get on them from. You just need a little.
I need to be smart.
Yeah, grind that.
Oh.
Quick ollie.
Oh. You can't get up there. There's no way.
So just to go over
Yep.
Revenant's current kit, and unless everyone understands it, maybe they're really smart. Smarter than you think, you know?
Yep.
So your 3 is sort of your escape and absorb mechanism. And your 4 is just when you're ready to go to town.
Laser fingers.
Just laser fingers.
Laser fingers for
Laser
everybody.
fingers. You're just basically like a floating boss of doom.
Where there'll be one of the interesting ideas about like the far-fetched terraforming ideas is solar reflectors to change the amount of sun bearing on a planet. So there's basically an orbital satellite that's reflecting the sun for the landscape, and it's going in a kind of a parabolic pattern. So you're going to see colorations based on the cloud diffusion because there's kind of a warmer storm spot on the opposite side. So you're going to see some tonal changes during this kind of orbital pattern, and it will lightly correspond to planes of. Oh, stop! Observe.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now that
It's pretty cool.
Zoom.
Just came across them.
Zoom.
Oh my god.
What?
Go after him.
Don't get too close.
Or I'll die.
He'll attack.
Will he?
Yep.
Oh no.
His head's gonna open up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so terrified.
Oh my
So
goodness.
this is like really just happening.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this happens.
See, this is the place where you could K-Drive onto a mushroom and then start doing mushroom. No, you can't start there. That's
Why can't I start here?
Well, because the
Oh, I
program.
think-
You can.
Of course I can start here.
Well, yeah, but
You saying that ruins the fun?
yeah, I want to. Okay.
So we're Mario?
Go up.
You're getting too close.
Oh god.
No,
Spider.
this is not
Yeah,
good.
Spider.
It's too big!
Yeah. Get away from it. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I don't think I'll ever not laugh at that.
Wow.
They just destroy
Spider
my
said no
K-Drive.
thanks. No hoverboard for
Oh
you.
my god, it's bombarding me!
Yeah, it's pissed.
Yeah, it's pissed.
Yeah.
Alright, get the hell out of here.
So you're not going to have to time the boss battles like you did in Eidolon. Yeah. But you will have to figure out how each of the Orb Mothers is summoned to defend the base, and there's a bit of work that you have to do there, but you're not going to be setting your alarm clock for it.
That's okay. That was still cool.
Yeah. I think it's definitely within the realm of possibility.
There we go.
Soonish.
Soon. So we are planning on bringing the K-Drive functionality to the other.
Yeah, what's interesting about seeing it in this context is you really get an appreciation for how fast and interesting it is.
Yeah.
Because players are more familiar with this frame of reference, right?
Yeah, like the
This is
speed at which you traverse the plains of Eidolon with this.
And well, this is gonna be funny. Okay, no, you avoided. Leap.
So, oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I could literally just do this all stream.
It's just
Sorry,
too fun.
guys.
It's just too fun. Yeah. And I think one of the questions was, will the K-Drive work in regular missions? Scott did try that several times, and the cramped spaces.
It's so fast.
It's so fast.
It is
and
difficult.
It's quite tall because you're hovering off the ground as well. So all those things that are just at your head level, you're just banging your noggin.
Yeah.
So
We're saving your noggins, kids.
yeah. At one point, we wanted the demo ending with Megan K-driving out of the corporate ship.
That's right. We were
That's
trying
what
that.
we were trying
We
to
were
see
trying
if it was gonna
that.
work,
We thought that'd be hilarious.
But
it is.
doesn't fit
It's
scale-wise.
fast, so a small space is not friendly to it.
Nope.
It's very, very bad.
Oh, slow down the water.
Oh, it kind of works.
Oh, try the lake. Let's try the lake.
It's probably a shallow pond.
Shallow. It only works because it's shallow.
Oh, it's a shallow pond.
There you go.
Oh.
So one of the. So these are just some creatures.
Oh, these are some of the creatures
fauna.
that you. Yep.
Yep. I think this guy's gonna be pretty rare. I think is the plan for him, but.
And who else do we have?
We saw that one.
Notice the rare snow critter.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's the vermink
Snowiest
from the demo.
Oscrimmer.
Yep. Snow predator.
Hideous.
What is
Iceus.
Yep. Very gross.
Yep.
You get your aardvark kind of.
Yep.
Finally, Scott.
Finally.
I guess
There's a flying one.
There should be a bird. Yeah.
I didn't.
You'll get the animal lure each. So the vermink, there's different, subspecies of the vermink. They'll all respond to the same echo lure, and then you'll upgrade your echo lure. As you're conserving them, or maybe you're fishing for robofish and using that to purchase more echo lure modules, so you can get the different calls for the different species, and that represents progression.
Yeah. We should show. There's gonna be a lot of fish.
We have in the works a whole new space battle system that we're calling Railjack right now, named after the design of this ship. This is a multi-crew ship. Walk around the ship. Let's check it out a little bit.
So this is the pilot action. You guys are well familiar with that from. And this is
we might accidentally see a few things. Jump on the main gun there. Like, does that?
The forward gun.
Yep.
I love this transition.
Yep.
So sick.
So there's.
It charges based on how much you have allotted to weapons currently.
Yeah, which was hilarious because Scott was watching the video before we did the stream. Which
I had timed out all the shaking and all the stuff and made it awesome, and then I didn't realize that the weapon system to full like halves the charge time.
Yeah.
So I was like,
so fast. Yeah. So if you go to the command console, when Rebecca in the demo did this, it actually works, and it reduces the charge time of the.
That's a good slogan. It actually works.
It actually works. The primary gun changes.
Oh yeah! Wow, way faster.
Yeah. Why don't you shoot something that blows up? Oh wait, you know what? I actually think this gun doesn't actually work properly. Yeah.
So it doesn't actually work.
Yeah. So there was a demo cheat that we will fix.
Yes.
Right. So
we didn't even show this.
We didn't do a very leisurely patrol of
all
this.
the gunners.
Right.
Spots.
Yeah. So these are the really cool things. All this was made in the last few weeks.
Yep.
The animation. The animation was actually.
When you're able to run around it.
It's quite a big ship once you get all of it in there.
Yep.
And you can.
And then all the systems like your Arsenal and the Market and the Codex and all those systems exist on this ship as well.
Yep. So if you're a solo player and you're interested in this content, you can definitely earn ship modules in the game that will allow you to have auto targeting on your side turrets and that sort of thing. So it is ideally a co-op experience, but it is solo friendly. So you'll be able to ask the ship computer to do the targeting of the side turrets on your behalf and that sort of thing. Yep.
And it will be Ordis helping you.
It will be Ordis. Yep. And this is an additional thing to your personal the things that you own in Warframe. So you still have your orbiter, you still have your landing craft, your Lisette and that sort of thing.
It's on my suite.
This will be as
you're not gonna fly around
as well.
This is another thing that you pulled up into your garage.
It's 3.
You're not gonna fly around?
It's past 3. We got to give him one coming back.
Yeah.
Flying around is so much cooler.
Sorry.
So you will be working with your clan to research build the dry dock, to then build the railjack, your own railjack. But you'll be sharing with your clanmates the technology tree of how the railjack is upgraded, and there's a mix of things that affect its appearance, like engine, like the core reactor, the shield generator, and the core weapon systems. But then there's other stuff. You will be able to mount different weapons on it, and then on top of that, it has like the aftermarket tuning, which is for Warframes is mods. So there's modules that you can get for your railjack, but there's sort of like software upgrades and that sort of thing that change the behavior of the ship. So we're hoping that there's a really interesting and fun personalization upgrade path for railjack. It isn't like a trial set above Venus. It is a system.
Yep.
We are going through and remaking all of the capital ships. We are adding new capital ship types. Some of the missions you do on Railjack aren't just going to be going and attacking a capital ship to blow it up. Sometimes it'll be exploring, you know, a derelict vessel, and those things. When you're playing those things, you'll be earning the technology and these software upgrades to make your ship more interesting or different for you.
Show them some love, and
yeah,
I think that sort of concludes today's DevStream.
Yeah, thanks
we
for
can't
watching,
wait to show you our Venus.
Yeah, we.
Thank you, everyone. Their alerts should be alive.
I was going to ask you where's Venus located, but you've already shown everyone.
Wow.
We've shown where Venus is. It's all in that area.
Wow.
The orbit of Venus.
Yes.
Wow. All right,
thanks for watching.
Guys.
Thanks so much for everything.